Hi friends, my name's Sophie and welcome back. Welcome to your quick and effective and intense yoga workout. So really what this means is we're just going to be doing some stronger poses and some more dynamic movements with the intention of strengthening. So we're going to get right into it. Come into table. And right away we'll warm up the wrists first thing. So turn the hands around so that the fingers face your knees. And less intense, the hands can go forward more. Less intense, the hands could go towards you more. More intense, the arms could go forward. Tuck your toes, and you can start to move forwards and backwards. I like to have the the wrists right under the shoulders. But yeah, adjust it however it feels good for you. And maybe take some circles. And if it feels really intense just to be there, then just stay still and breathe. Start to connect with your breath. This sacred space of your mat, where it's just you, your breath, your body. Tune into that, tap in, especially because it's a shorter practice. Can we right away get centered, grounded? You can turn the hands back around and then bring the hands closer to your knees and come onto the backs of the hands. The fingers face each other and open and close the fists. Soften the muscles in your face as you do this. Soften the neck muscles a little bit. And then return back to your hands, tabletop. Untuck your toes, maybe tap out your feet, or you can kind of open and close your toes. Wiggle out your hips. And then retuck the toes. Lift your knees an inch off the ground. Bring your right knee to your right upper arm. Keep your left knee an inch off the ground. Come back to, this is called bear pose, so the knees are just hovering. And then left knee to left upper arm, keep the right knee an inch off the ground. And back to bear pose. With your right hand, touch your left shoulder. Keep everything stable. Right hand back down, left hand touch your right shoulder. And bring it back down. And then hug your ribs in towards the midline. Take your right foot out to the right. Bring it back to center, left foot to the left. Bring it back to center. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. So bend your knees first. Take ragdoll just to loosen up. Grab onto your elbows. Shift your weight from your heels to your toes. And notice what this is doing for your spine. Release your hands down to the ground. And then start to straighten your legs so that you're kind of like in a mini wide-legged fold. Maybe shift your weight side to side. Say hello to those hamstrings and outer legs, calves and shins. Then place your hands onto your hips. Bend your knees a little and lift up halfway, so flat back. And then stand all the way up. Bring your feet to hip distance and reach your arms up to the sky. Grab onto your left wrist, take a side bend to the right. Take a couple breaths here. Smooth out the breath so there's no turbulence. Come back to center. Grab onto your right wrist, take a side bend to your left. Come back up to center and release your arms down by your sides. Chair pose, bend your knees, sweep your arms up. Take your arms into cactus. And again, re-extend your arms up. Arms into cactus. Make sure your toes can lift. Again, reach the arms up. Again, cactus. Make sure you're not going into a W, so you want to keep that integrity. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, let it all go. Lift up halfway. Walk your hands all the way out to plank. And then with or without your knees, lower down for chaturanga. So elbows hug in by your ribs and you lower down and then press back up to plank. Let's do it again. Lower down, hold for 3, 2, 1, press back up to plank. One more time. Down, hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plank. Set your knees down on the ground if they're not already there and come into child's pose. Just take one breath in and let it go. Come back up into table. Round your spine for cat. And then come back into table. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Lift your right leg up. Bend your knee, open your hip. Rise up onto your right fingertips. The slowest you've ever gone, you're going to flip your dog. So first you roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Then you start to lift your right arm up as your right foot comes behind you. Can you float your right leg just a foot or two off of the ground? As like you're in Wild Thing, but your foot is not down on the ground. And then set it down and open. Inhale. Exhale. Come back into three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step your foot outside, between your hands, not outside. Bring your foot between your hands, low lunge. Keep your left palm down, reach your right arm up, and take 3 big circles with your right arm, starting by going back behind, around, and up. 2 more. One more time. Arm goes all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to frame your foot. And then straighten your right leg. And bend the knee. Inhale. Exhale, straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Inhale, bend, look forward. Walk your hands forward, crawl them forward. Supported warrior 3. So just your fingertips are on the ground. Your left leg is lifted. And all you're going to do here is bend your right knee a little and then re-straighten it. Keep your left leg straight and strong behind you. Again, bend the right knee and straighten. Bend. Straight. One more. Down. Up. Keep your right fingertips down, open to half moon. Left arm up. Left leg is straight back. Now slowly rise up like you're doing half moon, but lifted. Rise up, the left leg will come down a little bit. It's like you're partially in a half moon. Hold. And then slowly step back to warrior 2. Reach your arms up. Grab onto your elbows and take a side bend to the left for reverse warrior. Keep the nice deep bend in your right knee. Come back to warrior 2. And then halfway straighten your right leg and then rebend. Do that again. Just halfway straighten, bend, like you're doing little pulses. Straight, bend. For 3, 2, your core is nice and engaged. 1, warrior 2. Put your right hand down inside of your right leg and take your left arm up to the sky. Now take your left arm over your ear, nice big side bend, side angle pose. Press down into the outer edge of your left foot. Bring your hands down inside of your right foot. Slide your right foot to the right. Plant your hands, strong lizard. So keep your back knee lifted. Put your forearms on the ground or on blocks. Or if your forearms aren't comfortably reaching the ground, just stay on your hands. Firm your back thigh. Take one more full breath. Your back leg is rock hard, super strong. One more full breath. Your back leg is super strong and super hard. And then come. Take one more full breath. Your back leg is super strong. And come back up onto your hands. And then bring your left hand over to the left side a little bit so it's halfway off the mat, and reach your right arm up. And then kick your left leg through for a pistol lunge. Hold. Now slowly bring it back. And then put your hands down onto the ground and step back to a one-legged plank. Put your right foot on top of your left heel. You can either stay here or you can lower down halfway for chaturanga. Hold. Uncross your legs. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Shift forward into bear pose. So set your knees an inch off the ground and bring your right knee to your right upper arm. Back to bear. Left knee to left upper arm. Back to bear. Right hand to left shoulder. Bring it down. Left hand to right shoulder. Bring it down. Right foot out to the right. Center. Left foot to the left. Center. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. All the way in and all the way out. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Rise up onto your left fingertips. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Start to lift your left arm up as you slowly come into Wild Thing, but you're holding without putting your left foot on the ground. Hold. Then set the foot down. Open your chest. Bring it back around to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Keep your right palm down, lift your left arm up. And take 3 big circles with your left arm. One more big circle. The arm goes all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, put your hands down. Come up onto your fingertips. Walk your hands forward, look forward, and come into supported warrior 3. Anchor your left hip back and lift through the inner arch of your left foot while spreading the toes. Keep your gaze down at the front of your mat so your neck is nice and long and lengthened. Then bend your left knee and extend. Lower, lift, lower, lift. We have 2 more. Lower, lift. Last one. Down and up. Hold. Keep your left fingertips down. Open up to half moon. The way we're gonna come to warrior 2 is by first lifting the left arm up and starting to go halfway up, right? Like you're almost to warrior 2. Hold. And then slowly step it back. Reach your arms up. Grab onto your elbows. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Left hand inside of left. I'm sorry, keep it up. Oh, I forgot something. We're going to halfway straighten the left leg and then rebend. Halfway straighten and bend. And straight. Bend. 2 more. Are you in control of your core? Pause. Now put your left hand down and reach the right arm up and reach the right arm over your ear. Inhale. Hands down inside of left foot. On your exhale, your back heel is lifted. And then either stay here, this is nice and strong, or put your forearms down for a little extra challenge. Press down through your left big toe. Firm your back thigh. Lengthen through your spine. Can you lift through the back of the heart a little bit? Rise back up onto the hands. Move the right hand over to the right. Just one pistol lizard. That's what I've been calling these. Reach your left arm up and then kick your right leg through and hold, maybe even lift on your left heel. And then slowly bring it back. Inhale. Exhale, put your hands down onto the ground. Good. Then slide your left foot between your hands and straighten out your left leg. Inhale, bend your left knee. And exhale, straighten. We forgot to do this, or I forgot to do this in the beginning, so we're doing it now. Bend and straight. Feels good at the end. Bend and straight. And bend. Then slide your foot out to the left, plant your hands. And then with control, as silently as you can, step back to a one-legged plank. Step your left foot on top of right heel. Stay or lower down for chaturanga. Uncross your legs. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out. Set your knees down almost to the ground. Bear pose. One more time, we're doing this. Stay with me. Right knee to right upper arm. Bring it back. Left knee to left upper arm. Make sure your right knee stays low. Bring it back. Right hand to left shoulder. Down, left hand to right shoulder. Down, right foot out to the right. Center, left foot to the left. Center, down dog. Breath in. And out. Good. Look towards the front of the mat. Step or hop or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Sweep your arms up. And then slowly lower all the way down until you're sitting in boat pose. And then reach your arms back as you lower down for low boat. And then come all the way up for high boat, pretty much like we're doing V-ups. So arms go back, legs forward. Slowly bring it back up. Less momentum, more strength. Lower it down, feel the shake. Bring it up. One more time. Lower. Lift. Stay here. Cross your ankles and sit tall. Now take your legs, you're in Sukhasana, but make sure that your front leg is not directly on top of your back leg, so your legs have some space. Then we're going to fold. This is a stretch. Walk your hands down, and you can fold over your legs here. If this isn't doing enough for you and you want to take double pigeon, you're welcome to. Maybe let yourself kind of rock side to side. We're just taking like 2 more breaths here. Quick practice, so we don't have super long holds. And then walk your hands back up. Hands behind you, uncross your legs and switch the cross of your legs so the other leg is on top. And then start to go forward. Rock a little side to side. And then start to make your way back up. Uncross your legs, bring them out in front of you and shake them out. Those legs should feel a little tired now. And we're going to come down onto our backs with your arms down by your sides. We're almost done here with our practice. It flies right by, doesn't it? Feet flat, palms down. Lift your hips up for bridge. So we're strengthening the back body. Again, lower down and lift up. Lower, lift. Now to make this a little harder as we continue, keep the heels down and lift the bottoms of the feet. So lower, lift. Let's do 5 more until we hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Keep holding and lifting. Maybe slide the shoulder blades under your back a little more. Can you lift from the glutes and the hamstrings? Anchor your tailbone towards the backs of your knees. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down to the ground. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. And you're welcome to stay down and do any other stretches that feel good as you cool down. Otherwise, you can bring your knees into your chest. We're going to end here by making our way right up to a seat. Again, this was short, so if you want to add in some extra little stretches, please do. And we'll bring the palms together. And we'll bow in gratitude for this strong practice. Thank you so much. I will see you next time.